What is up, everybody, and welcome to episode 50 of the 16-Ounce Game In Podcast. I am your host, Castle Will Kill, and with me today we have...
Seth.
Toast.
And our special guest, Kabosky.
What's going on, guys?
It's going... It's episode 50, so we've been doing this for a while now. And I don't know. So, as always, we're going to be going over some fucking news, some community questions, and we have a last call topic today, but we always start off with talking about what we've been up to these past few weeks, or for me, few weeks, but everybody else, week. Well, Toast a few weeks too, because Toast had some illness keep him out of last episode. But so I guess we'll start off with you, Surf. What have you been up to, man?
Well, I've had the week off, which has been brilliant. Although I'm already suffering from the I've got to go back to work on Monday syndrome. But I've had a brilliant week, and it's been probably 60-40 between Red Dead Redemption and Assassin's Creed Odyssey, with the majority on Red Dead. Really, really enjoying both games still. But why do we get two huge open world games at the same time? I don't know. It's just
They just fucking finished Odyssey.
I can't, mate. I just can't. There are too many question marks on that map. And I haven't even unveiled the whole map. And I can't plan. I've got a tactic on Odyssey. What I do is, if the mission takes me to an area, I go to that area and I just do all the side missions and all the question marks before progressing the story, just to clear the area out. And then I progress the story and move on to the next area. And it's just too much fun. I can't stop doing it. I know there's only about 4 things you ever do, but it's so much fun doing it, I just can't stop. And it's the same problem with Red Dead Redemption. I hardly move on with the story at all, because there's just too many things to do. In fact, it's worse in Red Dead because it's free and open world. You don't even need question marks. I don't have to progress the story. I can go fishing, or I can hunt rabbits or deer, or go and find a legendary creature or whatever they're called, or get a bounty. It's just too much. Yep. It's driving me up the wall.
I feel like you're going to get like that open world fatigue and just burn out before you finish.
Yeah, that's my worry. At the moment, no chance of that at the moment, I don't think, because they're just brilliant games in different ways. Both really gorgeous, but I think Red Dead Redemption 2 just takes the crown for the most gorgeous looking game on this generation, as far as I'm concerned. It just looks so good.
It even looks great on an OG, to be honest. That's what I'm playing on. It looks great on that.
Some of the lighting effects and stuff. I've never seen a game do sort of like misty mornings and rainy days as good as Red Dead Redemption 2. It blows my mind every time I wake up in the morning and there's mist in the trees and stuff. It's just so good.
There's a screenshot I actually posted in the Discord that was like when you first like launched into the game and you were able to move. It was just like a misty, like foggy morning kind of thing. I was like, this looks really good.
It's I don't know how they pulled it off. It's just brilliant. I think it's like native 4K. I think on X, and it really shows. I think it's the best looking game I've definitely played and the most fun. So I can't really talk about story on either of them because I don't want to give anything away. But they're both really good in their own ways. So I'm sure we'll be discussing things a bit more later. So I won't say much more than I'm having a blast in both of them. And Forza Horizon 4's gone down the pan. I just have not got time to fit that in.
What's Forza?
Some golfing game.
Yeah, it was some golfing game thing I've forgotten already. It's disappeared. I think those two games, I can see them keeping me occupied all through this month, well into December, I think. If I'm splitting the time between the two. So, how about you, Toast? What have you been up to this week?
Well, I'll do 2 weeks, since it's only really been 2 games. Fucking right before Red Dead launched, I managed to finish Odyssey, and like all the main story, all the cultists, all the beasts, all the artifacts, all the main side mission things that pop on the map. What else? Fucking all the gladiator shit or whatever it is.
Oh, I haven't been there yet.
And all the... One more thing. I become the top bounty hunter or whatever it was.
Oh, the top bounty hunter.
Yeah, so that's considered done for me. And I managed to do that the Friday or the Thursday night before Red Dead launched. So it was perfect timing. It was like 75 hours or some shit, I think.
Oh, jeez.
And as for Red Dead, I think I'm at 65 hours now.
Holy fuck.
Jesus. I think I'm at like 9.
Yeah, I'm off work all this. Well,
okay.
I was off this week and I'm off next week as well. So
That'll be Christmas time for me.
Yep.
Fucking was at my cabin all week. Well, not my cabin, my wife's parents' cabin all weekend last weekend, just thinking about how I could be playing Red Dead instead of being on a mountain.
I mean, it's been decisive. Not everybody's loved it, but fucking, there's people that are impatient, I'd say. They wanted a fast game instead of them sticking to like it being a slow, methodical game.
People that don't appreciate art is what it is.
Yeah.
I think they wanted just GTA 5 with cowboys.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nope. That'll probably be the multiplayer, you know?
I know the multiplayer, well, hopefully it's not as over the top as like GTA, because it's just went fucking nuts the past couple of years. Hovercraft shit and jetpacks, whatever else. No, but apart from that, what are you drinking, Surf? You didn't tell us, did you?
I know. I
Every fucking week.
Every friggin' week. Tell you what, guys, can you guess what I'm drinking?
Wells fucking banana bread.
Wells banana bread beer. Spot on. It's still on sale at the Co-op, and I would even pay full price for it because I enjoy it so much. So that's what I'm drinking.
The things that are on sale at the Co-op's just normal price for other places.
Yeah, Co-op is a really expensive chain over here, but because I don't drive, it's the nearest supermarket to me. It's literally a 2-minute walk from my front door, so I just shop there because it's just really convenient. And it's for a Co-op, it's a good sized one. It's got everything in there. So
yeah, and I'm drinking. I'm drinking the wrong thing. I'm drinking Moretti, but I'm going to change. Castle, you start your shit. Or actually, Cabo.
Let's go to Cabo.
Yeah.
Special guest, member of the community, Kabosky. What have you been jumping into the past week?
Past week has just been Red Dead, whenever I get the chance on for the TV, and then because a lot of times my fiance gets the TV and I don't get the game on there, so that's when I usually pop open the Switch or the Nintendo 3DS. And I beat Octopath on the Nintendo Switch. Was a friggin' long ass grindy like JRPG game, like the old school Final Fantasy style. So now I've been meaning to send that to Moose actually because he's been wanting to play that. But now, but Red Dead basically on the Xbox. Every now and then I'll dive into Black Ops 4 or Overwatch. But yeah, not really. That's basically it for the week. I know a lot of games I've played. I think since the last time I was on this podcast was probably like I beat Assassin's Creed Origins. I beat God of War. I beat Spider-Man. I finally caught up on the PlayStation exclusives for 2018. So now I know like what my game of the year is going to be now.
God of War or Spider-Man?
God of War.
Yep.
I love that game. That was just fantastic. I kind of Redboxed Spider-Man over like a span of like 2 weekends where Redbox has this deal where you can rent for like 3 nights for $7, and I just grab Spider-Man and just try to power through it. It's like crunch some hours, maybe like throughout like a Saturday or Sunday. So I think like the second weekend I just beat it. I was like, yep, I don't care about 100%ing this game or getting the platinum. I was done. But God of War I definitely liked.
So Spider-Man just didn't like grasp you like.
It's fun. It's
making
fun.
You, but not enough to like be like I want to do a ton of side shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like I grabbed all like the backpacks and stuff. Took pictures of the landmarks that they have you do. I like all those like small little like go out of your ways to go do. I did that, but there was like some like throughout each section of the Manhattan or like the city and whatnot. There was like, oh, you got to stop 5 crimes from this gang or this gang to like kind of like complete like the area. So that I was just like, yep, I'm done. I'm not doing that. Because I'll just be like swinging around and then waiting for them to dispatch to say, oh, here's the, I forget what gangs they are, but they're robbing a bank. And I just go in and start swinging and kicking ass. And then I'll be going on my merry way. And 5 minutes later, they're back at the same bank kind of thing.
Got you.
Yeah.
But
like, for me, it's just a Spider-Man game. Like a good Spider-Man game. It's not. Whereas God of War was something special.
I loved it. I actually someone I knew lent me his copy, and that's how I got to play God of War. And I think next time it goes on sale, I'm just gonna grab it because there was so much stuff I didn't do in that game. Like a lot of the side stuff. I will say like it's a fun game, but it's freaking hard combat wise in God of War. I get like ass handed too half the time.
Have you done the fucking challenges in that sort of lava place? Have you done any of that stuff?
No.
That's like properly end game stuff. Like by the time you're up the top, but it's hard as balls.
The Valkyries, I tried one and did not do any damage to it. I went Spartan Rage, punched it like 4 times, and then it just like once I got out of it, it just one-shots me.
Yeah,
they
do fucking a shitload of damage. It's just about dying a couple of times with them, really, and learning the pattern. Because everyone has a specific thing that it does a certain way.
Yeah, exactly. Dark Soulsy.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just you're just gonna have to fall down to get back up and know how to go after this type of like pattern with that game. Like, oh, it attacks this way, so I just gotta dive that way, kind of thing.
Yeah,
but
I've got to say though, I don't know where God of War is in my game of the year anymore. I think Red Dead's probably taking it.
Really?
I don't know if God of War's second or if Odyssey's second. And Spider-Man's been pushed out the top 3.
I forgot you really liked the Odyssey. I knew that. Damn it. Yeah. And I just beat like Origins maybe like a few weeks ago, and I still want to go through the DLC that Shine got for when he bought Origins before I dive into Odyssey.
Yeah.
But
Origins is a great game.
Origins on steroids, basically, is Odyssey.
Yeah, I heard they just took like whatever Origins did and just made it better, kind of thing.
Yep, and there's some good humor and stuff in it to keep it together and stuff.
Yeah, I heard that too, but not as good as like Red Dead humor right now. I literally
Red Dead humor is fantastic.
I literally just spend like 20-30 minutes in Red Dead at like Valentine Town and just greeting people or antagonizing them just to be like, oh, I was just kidding, bro. It's just a joke. And then every now and then it'll lead to a fight, and then I'm getting chased by the sheriff. But that's a good game too. I just wish I put more time into Red Dead. But as for drinking wise, I'm lame ass. I got water.
Hey, it's better than $20 6-pack of Blue Moon.
Yeah, right?
Fuck, yeah.
Break 100 for a beer.
Yeah. Little inside joke. Last time Cabo, when Cabo was on the podcast, last time, first time. Right? Yeah,
no, I've been on here
twice.
Yeah, there was another time. Yeah, sorry, forgot about that. The expensive ass 6-pack of Blue Moon.
That with an orange and
or the orange.
Yeah,
maybe the orange is a special orange.
Yeah.
So
Beers tasted the same, so whatever. Didn't matter. Because that's what I did. I just sliced it up and just put it in the drink. I was like trying to be fancy here, as if like I'm at a bar or something.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, whatever. You live, you learn. I'm not going to there again for beer.
Yep.
There's like so many other better places around here to grab beer. There's actually this one really good sandwich shop that I could have just stopped at, and they have like their own like
quick stop, like a pick six stop.
Kind of, yeah. And they made like the best, like it's seriously like a 14-inch long like hoagie that's like packed with like whatever you want, like whatever they have. But
nice.
Yeah, they do have like their own like wall section of like 6-packs, 12-packs, I think, stuff like that.
Yeah, my go-to, that's like a big thing in PA, are these sub shops that are mixed sixes. Like, you know, you go make your own 6-pack and pay by the bottle, but then they discount the whole 6-pack. And there was one in walking distance from my house, and it just shut down. And it was so disappointing because I would go there and I would get like a mixed 6 plus like a sub for myself, a sub for my wife, and then like fries or something. It would cost me like $26.
Oh, Blue Moon, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
And
6-pack
like,
of Blue Moon,
yeah.
nice.
And apparently, like the owner sold it to his brother-in-law, and his brother-in-law turned around and sold the liquor license plus the property, or just the liquor license to Sheetz. So there goes a cool like little place to a chain fucking gas station.
Yeah, I mean, Sheetz is since you're the only one who's gonna get this, Sheetz is better than Wawa, so
that it is. Yeah.
I think only you and I are ever gonna get this one. We may have one Pennsylvania listener or somewhere in New York, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But,
or Northern Maryland too.
Wawa.
It's a thing in Pennsylvania, like probably more on like the eastern side of Pennsylvania, I guess you would say, where there's two like main chain gas stations, and it's like a big like debate of which one's better kind of thing.
There's also Rutter's.
Never heard of that.
That might just be a Southern PA thing.
Yeah, it might be a York thing.
Yeah.
Just you saying that reminds me, I got fucking a new phone, and it's made by that HUAWEI. Do you know how to pronounce the brand?
Say that again. Spell that again.
HUAWEI.
I know what you're talking about. It's
I know
it's like kind of like saying Hawaii, kind of.
Yeah.
It turns out it's pronounced Wowie.
Wowie.
What?
It's like, yep.
Spelled with an H.
There's get some fucking video where they go about asking people how to say it, and nobody can get it.
Holy crap! That makes no sense.
But yeah,
they're the ones that are sort of banned by the US government, aren't they? For probably being infested with Chinese spyware.
Because they were handing out chargers and all that shit at the latest iPhone launch. I don't think they're banned. There is a company in my line of work that are banned for, like, they do cameras, security cameras. I think America just banned them from all government buildings or something like that.
I think that's the same. Was it Wowie or whatever? I don't think they're like banned in the States, but I don't think you can get federal contracts for them, especially their routers, because I don't think because of Chinese state sponsorship crap or whatever.
If it's a Chinese product, it's probably being not sold over here very well. I shouldn't say that. Chinese-owned electronic product is probably not being sold over here, to be honest. You know what I mean?
Oh no, it's all over America. You've been taking the piss out of Apple. It's the number one Android phone just now.
Oh, I never even seen it before. I never heard of it before. But I'm also an old ass man who buys a phone, one dies.
It's got fucking 3 cameras on the back, and I have no idea why.
What the fuck you know?
It supposedly uses them all and picks the best image. One does the best colour and combines that with the sharpness of the next one.
Oh, come on now.
And all that shit.
What's the point of buying like a DSL camera or something like that, or DSR? I forget what it is. Like those really expensive ones.
It's waterproof and the battery's shit hot. Like I've not charged it since Wednesday.
Jeez, that's awesome.
So,
actually,
That is good.
it reminds me like those Motorola Razr phones, like the Android ones that they have. Those ones have like really good battery lives.
yeah, because I was looking at the S9 but the only thing that put me off it is people complaining they don't even get a full day's use out of it if they're using it. It's anywhere near slightly heavy. And like I play podcasts all day in my Bluetooth headphones sort of thing while I'm working away.
I'm always near a charger, so I don't.
Yeah,
It's not really an issue for me.
Crawling about in lofts and shit, I've not got that fucking luxury.
yeah. I got my phone hooked up to a charger in my car on my way to work. Then when I'm at work, it's hooked up to my computer, and then when I'm on my way home, it's hooked back up to the charger in my car. Yeah,
I think like mine barely drops to like 80 or something.
Fuck's sake.
mine drops. It depends on
First
how
world
busy I'm
problems.
at work.
Yeah, first world problems.
Anyway, I guess we should get back on track, and I guess I'll talk about what I've been up to.
Yeah, what have you
Oh
been doing,
wait,
Kaz?
actually, the thing I'm drinking is Varelia or Varea or some shit. It's a, remember that beer subscription thing I done?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
This is the Balkans one where it's a stout beer. They've sent over. That's actually pretty nice. Talks about fucking having hints of chocolate and fucking coffee.
Nice.
But I don't know. I won't fucking. It's not like I'm going to buy it again. I'm not much a stout drinker, but it's pretty nice.
I like stouts, especially during the winter. Stouts and porters.
Oh,
Fuck porters.
They're my favorite
Porters
beers,
taste like
man.
devil's
and
arsehole.
Brilliant.
You have to have a good one.
What was the one that I had?
I can't remember, but when you read what it was, I was like, that don't sound like it's a good one.
Turns out, I didn't know the theme of that box, but the theme of that box was fucking London, so obviously it was shit.
Yeah, all London beers are shit.
Are they really?
The water's crap. Yeah, well, London doesn't make good beers. There's no good breweries in London.
I'll duly note that. So, anyway.
You want Scottish because we can actually drink our tap water, unlike fucking most of England.
Most of our tap water comes from Wales.
Do they have bananas in it?
Yeah, they probably do. No, not in Wales. That would be sheep piss.
Nice.
Anyway, I was, like I said earlier, I wasn't on last episode because I went away to the family cabin. My sister-in-law and her husband are moving to Colorado in January. Sorry, that was me asking it in the form of a question to my wife behind me. So we did so once they moved there, like we normally do two trips with the entire family, Labor Day, Memorial Weekend. So this was kind of a they won't be there for the next 5 years over that while her husband is going to brewery school. So,
Oh, how about that?
yeah, it's pretty cool. And the Army's paying for it since he's a vet, so that's pretty awesome too. And so we did that. So I wasn't on the last podcast, but since then I've really only played Final Fantasy, Blackout. Played a shit ton of Blackout, and then this whole past week I have played nothing but Red Dead Redemption 2. Nothing but Red Dead 2. The game is so fucking good. And what I'm drinking tonight is shitty Miller Lite because it's budget weekend.
Budget weekend.
It's like so me and my wife can go out on a date night tomorrow night.
I was gonna say it's. I usually thought it was Miller Lite being called Girls Light, but it's actually Coors Light. That's usually getting that nickname.
I can't stand
I was gonna
Coors
say
Light.
that too. Really? I actually don't mind it.
I can't. Too sweet.
I don't. I don't. That's
Coors
not
Light's
my
just
first
like
go.
fucking water, is it not really?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I get it from the fountain.
It's the rice flavor, because it's brewed with that, and Budweiser are brewed with rice, so it gives it a little sweeter taste. I don't like it.
But it's cold activated and the label goes blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mountains are blue, cold as the Rockies, man.
Total frat move, bro. Oh god.
Bro, your mountains aren't blue anymore. What are you, some pussy that drinks slow?
No, shut up. Just saving it for the ladies.
Oh shit. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Some quick housekeeping things, guys. Just a reminder that we had Patreon changes, like we mentioned in the other stuff. This is the first episode of this month, so people that are listening live, they have a chance to win our monthly giveaway, and all patrons are part of that giveaway. Just a reminder that there is merch that you can go to merchroom.com/collections/16OZ and use promo code 16OZ for 10% off your purchase. Hey, come join us in Discord, as where you will be able to listen live and get an entry, not an entry, but be included in the giveaway for that month. Let's get into the news, guys. I just wanted to get the housekeeping over quick.
Yep.
Because it's like repetitive.
I'm just here for the segues.
You're just here for the segues. Well, you won't be riding segways in Red Dead Redemption 2. That was a terrible segue.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know where that one was going.
You're doing fine. Keep doing it.
Well, you didn't know that segways were invented by a British man, and a British website, Trusted Reviews, has had to apologize to Rockstar after publishing leaks about RDR2. They're also donating $1.3 million to charity of Rockstar's choosing. Damn.
That's a lot of charity.
Yeah. Trusted Reviews published the leak in February. The article had information from leaked internal Rockstar documents. The article contained a list of bullet points of things that would be in Red Dead Redemption 2 8 months before its release, like the ability to play in first-person mode and the addition of a Battle Royale mode. The motherfucker got me again. It's not clear whether Trusted Reviews broke any laws in the UK or US by posting the leaks. I gotta stop drinking before the podcast. That's 2 times in a row I fell for that stupid Battle Royale.
Yeah, Ryan's got you again.
What are you talking? No, there was an actual rumor
I think
that
there
this
actually
is
is
coming.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I'm pretty
No,
sure.
they
Yeah.
can't do a battle royale.
No, they've said that there's already a battle royale type thing in fucking GTA. It'll just be a similar game mode to that.
Okay. Or Ryan got my ass again.
No. I don't get why they're apologising and donating to charity. They're a fucking site that reported a leak that they found.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
assuming they
that
didn't
is-
sign an NDA or anything. If they didn't, then if it's published in a leak, that's what reporters do.
Unless the leak came from them. You know what I
Maybe
mean?
they fucking
I don't
done
know.
something dirty to get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe they got somebody to go in there and find swipe the document, so it wasn't really leaked; it was stolen. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
So
That's a possibility, yeah. I didn't think of
Yeah.
that.
I think it was cool of Rockstar to be like, we don't need money, give it to a charity. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, they're probably making just a lot more money now just from selling the game.
Speaking of selling, of how
There
well
we
they've
go.
sold,
I was waiting for you to fucking take that.
You're
Rock-
welcome.
Rockstar have announced that Red Dead Redemption 2 has achieved the single biggest opening weekend in entertainment history. Red Dead Redemption 2 grossed 725. Is that million? I'm guessing.
I'm assuming
No, that's dollars.
there's a million missing there.
$725 million within 3 days. That's fucking nuts. However, it is still behind GTA 5, which grossed $1 billion in 3 days.
Right. Wait a minute, Ryan.
That is
If
not right.
this
it's-
is
it's-
the single biggest opening in
That is not
fucking
right.
history, then how is GTA better? They figures are right, but it's not the single biggest opening because GTA is.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's not the single biggest opening. It had a great fucking opening.
You're saying keep reading, but it's not the biggest opening weekend in entertainment history. It might be for the PS4, but that's not the fucking title of the story.
Son of a bitch, man.
Well, Red Dead takes first place as it was released on a Friday, and GTA 5 was released on a Tuesday. Why does that make it?
Oh, fuck off. Because it's a weekend.
Oh, okay.
There
we go.
There you go.
I might go
GTA.
back to fucking doing news.
On PlayStation
I think
4,
you owe Ryan an apology, apparently, Toaster.
You could fucking come round and get an apology.
So GTA 5 made $1 billion, and how did? Wait a minute. But the equivalent, I don't get it. I don't because it was just a weekend. Fuck it. I'm going to keep going. PlayStation 4 Red Dead Redemption 2 achieved the most pre-orders in PlayStation Network history, biggest day one full game sales, and the biggest first 3-day sales. So, and he put in a note from himself, take that, Spider-Man.
Was that the currently number one before Red Dead?
I have no clue.
I think it was actually, yeah, because Spider-Man outsold God of War, didn't it, which was previous biggie. So, yeah.
I can see that. I can see Spider-Man being number one at the time. Then Red Dead's just got so much hype on it.
Yeah, I mean,
on it.
Is anybody surprised that they're having such a big fucking opening weekend? And
I mean, when you talk about horse testicles, it's throw money at the TV screen.
You know what else is great? When your horse just randomly shits and you're standing behind him. And it's just like, I laugh so hard when that happens.
That really happened? Nice.
Yeah.
Does he react to it?
No, my guy just was kind of like, well, I think I already hit the animation to stow animal onto the horse. So I guess he was already going into that animation. So I wonder if I wasn't doing that, if he would have reacted. I mean, it like literally just shat right where his boots were.
I haven't seen my horse shit yet.
Oh, you know?
I don't know. I mean,
trust me.
You're not feeding it? You
I am
fucking
feeding
cruel
it.
bastard.
Yeah, I do feed it. Like when
Yeah,
it's like
he's
health is like.
constipated.
There you go. Yeah.
Trust me, it's good. They did really good with the animation because it definitely exactly what horses do.
Yeah, I feed it. I brush it. I pat it. I take care
Jerk
of
it
a
off.
horse. Yeah. little hands there. Yeah, have my fun with it. You know, when you're all on the ranch there. All right, I'm going way too far on this. Jesus. Yeah, I maybe I just never paid attention to it because half the time I'm just tapping A like a mofo and running like through like a field because I need to get from point A to point B in like 20 minutes.
Yep. But yeah, I'm not surprised that this is sold well. That's gonna keep selling. I think it's gonna even make more money as it goes, as people that never played first Redemption pick up on the hype of people talking about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, my coworker, who's not really much of a gamer, I mean, plays every now and then, was asking me about if I've heard of Red Dead Redemption. I was like, yeah, gonna be getting it.
Just a few times.
Yeah, I've heard. Isn't that Western movie? But yeah, no, definitely a good game. I can see why it's getting all the hype and everything like that. Kudos to them for the hard work that they did and how well they've been selling it.
And it sucks that someone might have possibly stole some type of paperwork to make that leak earlier. And according to paperwork, according to Microsoft research papers, Microsoft are looking into making Xbox controllers to go with mobile devices. I think we reported this before. Microsoft are trying to bring console quality gaming to mobiles with Project xCloud, and the controller would help with that instead of dodgy touch controls. The research papers documents some of the popular ways to game via mobile, while also hailing the Nintendo Switch for circumventing touch controls limitations with full joysticks and buttons. All the work was done in 2014, but it seems like the success of the Switch has brought it back to Microsoft's attention.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It does make sense.
I
mean, they showed in that advert they did for the xCloud, didn't they? There were people with smartphones attached to what looked like standard Xbox controllers. So, yeah, I don't know if they really need a specific controller for it. Maybe some sort of attachment, I would have thought, because it would make more sense. I would have thought, economy-wise, it'd make more sense to let them have a standard controller and then something you buy as a plug-in so you can attach your phone to it.
I thought they were doing something with Bluetooth with your Xbox controller being able to play with like tablets and stuff, right?
I think the latest models of the Xbox controllers now have Bluetooth.
Yeah, they do, the newer ones.
Yeah, so I just feel like you just pair it through your phone on there.
I think they did
Yeah.
Bluetooth when the S come out, didn't they?
Yeah, you're right on that.
Because that would be better than like developing a whole new controller. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe they are designing a specific controller, maybe a bit smaller or something, so it's a bit more portable.
Portable,
I don't
yeah.
know.
But
So while they're trying to design stuff that people appreciate and it advances and changes throughout the years, there's this other company that likes to just fuck you over and never put a USB port in one of their fucking laptops. That is Apple. Speaking of Apple, Apple has claimed that the new iPad is more powerful than the Xbox One S. They claim that the iPad delivers Xbox One S standard graphics in a product that is 94% smaller. They showed off NBA 2K running on the iPad, and it looks good, but still a mobile game. So where are them to call out Xbox, like when the iPad is probably going to be about, somebody put $5,000.
Yeah.
That's great, but it won't have a USB port.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen an iPad with one.
I know, no. I just get pissed off at Apple because like every time one of my friends that have like Apple like computer and we want to like try to like find a way around watching a sporting event, they're like, oh, I can't use a USB to your TV because I don't have a USB jack. or HDMI. That's it. HDMI, not USB. Yeah.
I was going to say, because I have the MacBook Pro, and I don't have any USB ports. I have to buy an adapter for it.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
I think it's like $20. I was like $20 for the adapter. That's where this microphone I have plugged in right now is connected to it. But yeah, it's
Isn't that annoying as fuck? Like, why are they so like anti-USB?
I don't know. Actually, it's just
because they didn't invent it.
Because they didn't invent it.
That's basically it with Apple, isn't it?
They just want you to pay more for their dongles.
Yeah, it's
and
extra attachment you have to buy.
Hopefully Moose is happy now. But yeah, like I swear, it's just more of a cash grab type of thing. Like, I mean, I love my MacBook; it's awesome, all this stuff. But yeah, they just want you to buy more of their dongles, just so you can
all the fucking dongles.
Say the word dongle.
Dongle.
But I think, go ahead.
But it's just $20 here, $20 there, just so you can get a full-fledged computer that you were able to buy a couple of years ago from like a Dell or a Lenovo. It's just, I don't know, kind of ridiculous. But
hey Toast, do you have any dongles hanging around anywhere?
No.
Way to sound so amused.
Amused. Yeah.
Or us and our 13-year-old jokes. Dongle.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't have a fucking segue for this next bit of news.
Well, no, I was just going to say on the Apple thing though, it's interesting
Okay.
that Apple are actually talking about gaming. I think that's the more interesting thing out of that article.
Was it
Because I don't think they've really talked about gaming before.
Was
And
it?
they're actually sort of mentioning, well, we could play NBA 2K on an iPad.
Yeah. That is interesting that it sounds like they want to get into the more so probably if they're showing an iPad and stuff, probably more so mobile. I would think more mobile market, maybe. I don't know, but I mean,
I wonder if it's a sign that everyone's jumping into this cloud streaming thing because there's these rumors that Google are about to jump in, isn't there?
Yeah.
Microsoft is definitely doubling down. So
Google launched. Was it Odyssey? You could play for free if you signed
Chrome.
up to trial or something.
Just like through a Chrome
Damn.
browser, wasn't it? Yeah.
I don't know how it performed or anything like that, but
I think
no.
some people I've heard have tried out, and it's so far they said it runs pretty well.
If I remember correctly, just to connect Microsoft and Apple together again, wasn't the first demo of Halo on a Macintosh?
Yeah, it was originally going to be an Apple game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Until Microsoft bought Bungie.
Well, thank fuck for that.
Yeah, definitely. Thank fuck for
Oh,
that.
yeah, right.
God, can you imagine how much money Apple would have dug out of our pockets by now if they kept on the Halo?
Can you imagine? Like, they probably might have killed Halo after the first game.
True, that's true. I don't know anyone that's like, yeah, I game on a Mac.
No, I don't have my Mac and I don't game on it.
Yeah.
But I'm not surprised anymore that these tablets, like iPads, Surface tablet. Well, Surface is basically like a PC of its own.
Yeah.
I mean, does anyone even have a Samsung tab anymore? But like, they're powerful enough to start being compared to an Xbox console these days, or maybe even like a PS4 or something like that, for what they can do.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the technology for that over the years has improved so much.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, memory, size, all that, processors and all are getting stronger and smaller. So they're going to be able to do cool shit.
Yeah, I think it's like awesome that, like, because like the Nintendo Switch is just this like really small, like looking tablet thing with like two little Joy-Cons on the side, and you could play like console like games like Doom or Wolfenstein 2 on it wherever you're at. I mean, the battery's crap on it when it comes to those type of games, but just being able to do that is just awesome.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised anymore, like you said, with the Xbox controllers pairing with these tablets, that we're gonna start playing like the next Call of Duty on an iPad or something like that. I mean, that's probably years away, but still, it's gonna be a possibility.
Like, I can't imagine playing Call of Duty on an iPad, how bad I am on like an Xbox with it. Like that smaller screen would probably screw me up so bad.
Yeah. But
speaking of Call of Duty, I heard they still have Respawn issues. Respawn Entertainment could have multiple games in development.
So
we already know that they are making Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I should have said
I wasn't hosting this, I'd have fucking just quit.
However, according to a recent EA quarterly earnings call, Andrew Wilson, the CEO of EA, said that Respawn Studios is working on multiple games to be released next holiday season. Jedi Fallen Order is stated to release in 2019. Also, Titanfall 3 could be coming out in 2019 as well. I'm excited for a Respawn Star Wars game because I love Titanfall. Titanfall, I think, is a very underrated shooter that just fucking... Titanfall 2 was just fucked by EA being dumb and releasing it at the same time as fucking Battlefield. You know.
Call of Duty.
And Call of Duty, yeah.
Yeah.
Really should just try to push that game at a different time than those, since they're all like so similar but different. You know what I mean? But I mean, I like Respawn Studios personally, so if they can keep pumping out even more games than just the Star Wars and Titanfall, that'd be pretty awesome.
Well, for sure, and I'm definitely hyped for Titanfall 3. More so than the Jedi game, I think.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat as you, Surf, sorry.
So I think Titanfall 2 is probably the best FPS campaign of this generation, I think.
I remember... Oh, go ahead.
Is it though? Because you can play Red Dead in first person.
But just...
As much as Red Dead's good, I don't think the gunplay is up to Titanfall standards.
But you said campaign.
Campaign.
Did you say campaign or FPS campaign?
I said that,
Yeah,
I
that's what
would
it's
argue
FPS,
you can
and you
play
can play
in
and-
first person,
true.
but I'm not sure I call it an FPS. Well,
The gunplay is
pedantic,
dog fucking shit, but the campaign blows it out of the water.
Oh, yeah.
You just
No
need to
doubt.
fucking spend 70 odd hours or whatever.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Maybe
Instead of what was Titanfall 7 or something like that?
7,
6,
I think,
7, yeah. You're about right on that.
That was fucking great.
I like Titanfall too. I'm just not a fan of the mechs for some reason. I just like this, like the boots on the ground type of combat. The gunplay in that is awesome.
Oh man, the mechs are so fun though,
Boots on
man.
the ground.
I always suck at them. I always suck at mech combat. That's one of the big factors.
Even if you suck at it, it's fun trying to make it land on another Titan, though.
I've never tried that.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome when you actually do it. It's like, fuck you.
Plus, you've got the live fire mode where there's no Titans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I played that the most when I was playing the game.
That's a lot of fun.
But I know that Jedi Fallen Order, I know that was announced at E3, and that was just like the most awkward conversation with the guy from it. It was during that DICE or the EA press conference, and Andrea Renee was just asking him about it. He was just giving like, yeah, we're working on a game, and yeah, it's Star Wars, and that was much about it. I think that's the one I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys remember or not.
Man, that's a long time ago, and I drink a lot, so.
There you go.
I do remember like them mentioning it, and I don't think it was like you said, there wasn't as big of a reaction as they thought it would be.
It was just awkward kind of situation where Andrea Renee was asking him questions about this upcoming Star Wars game, and he was just very like vague and couldn't really say really much. It was just pointless for him to even be talking about it.
Yeah,
basically just saying like, we're making a Star Wars game. That's about it. Like, I don't know. What more do you want? Go away, Andrea. Kind of thing. But
yeah, I sort of zoned out there. Are you talking about the E3 shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pointless. Like, don't even get him up on stage to say anything. Just talk to him in the crowd.
Yeah.
For like fucking 30 seconds.
He's like followed him. Like he's like on the stall right now. And there she is. But
just a heads up for people that are listening, stick a message in the chat. You've got 5 minutes if you want to be entered into this giveaway to show you're listening.
You have been warned. All right. While people are doing that, we'll jump into some Battlefield 5 news. DICE has confirmed that Battlefield 5's paid in-game currency will not be available at launch. The delay is probably to make sure that they don't mess up like they did with Battlefront 2's microtransactions. I'm going to say that's an opinion. Battlefield currency will be available to buy using real-life money. With the currency, you can buy like cosmetic items. He has stressed that no one will gain an advantage by spending money on the game, which that's perfectly fine. I've always said, like, spending money on a game, if it doesn't give you a competitive advantage, there's no big deal. You know what I mean? So I'm guessing the delay is to make sure, like, with all, what was it Belgium and a couple other countries have deemed loot boxes and loot crates as gambling and shit like that.
yeah.
I assume they're getting all their ducks in a row with that.
Yeah, they're not making the same mistake twice type of thing.
Yeah.
So, just currency, but not currency. So it's just cosmetics, like you said. So
You're a big Battlefield fan, right, Kava?
Yep.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about like that type of stuff? Like, it doesn't bother you as if it's cosmetic.
Yeah, if it's just cosmetic, it doesn't bother me. I mean, if they went the same route as they did with Battlefront 2, then I may kind of like lean away from it, because I only played Battlefront 2 for a little bit.
Yeah.
And finding out that like no one really played it anymore right from the get-go. But
I think that whole scenario is what really killed that game, to be honest. Because it is fun. It is fun, and it has like the Ewok mode, the freaking like.
I never played that.
The Endor,
like so much fun.
It's so much fun. It's pretty much Infection.
I played a bit of that.
Yeah, it's pretty much Infection. It's like so much fun. So there is some fun stuff to do in that game, but like that bad publicity of having such a shit freaking microtransaction thing set up really hurt that game.
They still have like a roadmap of content going on for Battlefront 2. I forget like how long it's going to, but it's like I think like the next few months there's still gonna be more Battlefront 2 like stuff for free, because it's basically like we effed up kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry we made people trying to make you guys spend all your money. Here's some free stuff.
Yeah, right. But I'm glad that they didn't do anything with Battlefield 1 with this situation. Like they just did like you spend money, real life money, if you wanted to buy like these crates, and basically they were just skins. Sometimes a squad boost kind of thing. So
Okay.
it's probably gonna be the same thing here, just cosmetics or squad boosts or maybe even player XP boosts. Leveling up doesn't really mean anything in this game. It's just basically like Call of Duty leveling. So
Okay. I feel.
Are you still in for Battlefield?
Yeah.
The way everybody's
Okay.
dived on COD, yeah.
yeah, I'll be getting Battlefield day one, and well,
I
actually
cancelled my
next
pre-order.
week.
So
Oh, did
Next
you?
week.
Oh, wow.
Did you cancel it?
yeah.
There we go.
I mean, I knew the Battle Royale was going to be delayed, but I must have zoned out. Like, this fucking campaign thing isn't going to be out for the next couple of months and all that shit they were talking about as well, like chapters to finish the campaign.
Wait, they can't.
Or to add on to the war stories and all that sort of stuff aren't
That
out at
sucks.
launch.
I didn't see
Yeah.
that, but whatever. I have no problem with
Yeah,
that. 'Cause
It's what it sounds like is like there'll be an end to the campaign that comes out with the game, but they added these like war stories, which sound like they are the actual like what the campaign was originally going to be, but now they're kind of chopping it up and putting it out in packs.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
Yeah, like the whole fucking game. So, like, what are they actually releasing? It's fucking like you're not giving us all the war stories, and you obviously didn't fucking stop doing that so you could get Battle Royale out because that's not out till like next year.
yeah, and it doesn't
So-
come out until March, which no one's like Anthem comes out in March. So what the heck? Like, I feel like people are gonna be jumping on that hype train.
Yeah, it shouldn't be coming out until fucking it's all ready. I don't know why the fuck they want to put it out.
I don't know. Like I know, like they just actually they just did a trailer 2-3 days ago about the maps they're going to be in for multiplayer current, like when the game launches, and it's about like 9 maps to play. But that's about it. Yeah, you get just multiplayer and I guess the war stories, and I guess no, that's just considered multiplayer, and that's just about it for the game.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
It's a
That
shame,
would piss
but
me off.
fuck it. I mean, I might pick it up later on, but I'm not getting it. I'm not paying fucking
Mhm.
for a deluxe edition and all that shit like I was when they're not even releasing a full game.
I
That's
picked up
insane.
BF1 thinking I would get really into it, and oh no, did I pick it up? No, I won it. It was one of the only times in my life that I won a like Twitter thing. But
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
but I just like I liked it, but I just never got into it and didn't play it as much. So that's the only reason why I'm not picking this up. And
Actually, is that not coming at Games with Gold?
it
Yeah, it is. It's
BF
out
yeah
now.
BF1 is
Yeah,
officially free with Games with Gold right now.
Yeah, for November. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, with the Call of Duty Blackout being, I mean, it has a couple issues, but overall it's pretty damn decent. Like I just was like, I can't only get into like one of those games at a time kind of thing.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, I hear you on that.
but I probably eventually will pick it up. Like if it goes on sale or whatever, I wouldn't mind picking it up just to play with people like you, Cabo, and other
Mhm.
people I know that play it, just to be able to jump in and play with other people.
I think it's only going to be me.
I haven't looked in chat. Is everyone saying fuck it or something?
No, Moose is keeping his, and actually mentioning it now about like how like the battle royale is going to be in March. Like it's fighting with Anthem and Division 2. Like those are just 2 heavy hitters right away.
Yeah,
Mm.
Like
2 games I'm interested in too.
Yeah.
yeah, and seriously, like what do you call it? Blackout's not going to just be like, here's what we have, we'll never touch this again, and we're not going to update it anymore. Like Call of Duty is going to keep on bringing stuff just so they can bring you like people back into playing
Mhm.
Blackout. So, but I think Battlefield. If they were going to wait till March to do this, they should have just torched the project, to be honest with you, and focus more on like a single player type of thing.
Yeah.
But
Now what if EA if they throw a wrench into the whole system and they make it free to play? just their battle royale mode.
I'll get a lot of people playing it. Be like not really like Fortnite, but you just get a lot of like people who don't really buy games playing Battlefield 5's Battle Royale mode, and then Call of Duty's might drop significantly because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Organic's saying as well, I bet you fucking Call of Duty do some big refresh on their Blackout.
In March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll probably be like a new map or two.
Yeah.
I don't know how much they'd do that, because I don't know. Maybe they do more a Fortnite idea and they change bits of the map, but I don't think they'll do a new map because it's all based off of like old
Previous
Blackout maps
stuff.
and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Like maybe fucking Nuketown gets nuked, so that's not there. Fucking, it's just the tunnel system or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Some shit like that. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll move on from there. I can't,
I think we
can't connect these next two things. The next bit of news, I don't even know what I'm reading. But
Hey, what the fuck is this?
yeah,
no idea.
yeah, we can skip it if you want. But Direwolf Digital has announced that its free-to-play strategy card game will be coming to Xbox later this month. In Eternal, you can freely mix your cards to build a deck in any way you want to. The game is promising rich tactical depth and fast-paced action. Every card in Eternal can be acquired for free. However, cosmetic items require real money. That's usually how free-to-play goes, but anybody have a clue what the fuck that game is?
No, I'm just looking up. I'm not great. I don't like card games on console or computer.
To the Google.
I think if you're going to play a card game, buy a pack of cards.
I mean, yeah, I actually because I used to play Magic a lot back in high school, and I was one of those weirdos at lunch at the table playing card game. But I went and tried to play it on like my tablet. I was just like, oh, I'll download it. I know what I'm doing in Magic, and when I was playing it, I was like, this just ain't the same. It just feels weird to me.
I was actually doing like the beta testing, but it's out now for Warhammer Champions Age of Sigmar. It's called.
Okay.
It was pretty cool. It's out now, like full on game for like the phones and everything. But that's the last card game I really played. And
What is the fucking... Is it Hearthstone? That's a big card game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
So is this just the same idea? It's like some card battle pish.
It looks like it. Yeah, I've had a quick look at the trailer, and it looks exactly the same.
is Direwolf the same company that deals with Pokemon trading card game?
No clue. Our Japanese correspondent is not here this week. Roz, the HP 16 ounce, would have been able to answer that question.
Yeah, our
Bubba.
JRPG fanatic Ross isn't here. Crap.
Yeah. He's away checking out the latest sushi fucking restaurant.
In his
Yep.
weebness.
Yep, he's out drinking sake, eating sushi.
With his waifu pillows. Konnichiwa. That is so bad. I'm sorry.
You're just saying hello, or you know.
Yeah. To his-
There's worse things you could have said. Roz
really-
has said
yeah.
them before. I'm just- Oh. Anyway, well, we brought Cabo on because number one, he's an awesome dude, but number two, he knows more about BlizzCon 2018 than any of us. So it's a big deal, and we just wanted to make sure we covered it well, so we brought him in to help us not sound like a bunch of idiots. But BlizzCon 2018 is about to begin. We will see a new Diablo game announced, maybe even an Overwatch 2, which I'm sure, Cabo, you'd be excited for that. And they might shock the world and announce Warcraft 4. So
It started today, actually, earlier today.
oh shit,
Anything came out interesting yet?
this
For
is why
me-
you're here.
Yeah, right. For me personally, and this is just nostalgia reasonings, Warcraft 3, they did Warcraft 3 Reforged, which is basically just like remastered, but like kind of like updated like character models and stuff like that. I don't want to say like remake, but it definitely isn't just like it's not just like a resolution update. They actually did like remodel like some characters and stuff like that. But I always played Warcraft 3 all the time on the PC, so this one is very...
So, Warcrafts were actually games, I take it then?
Yeah,
because I just thought World of Warcraft was
games. Yeah, they were like StarCraft type of thing.
Right.
And
I don't have a fucking clue.
yeah, Warcraft 3 was like my favorite with like StarCraft related, which like obviously like your heroes and things like that. You go and blow up the other base kind of thing. And when they finally did, been wanting a Warcraft 4 for a while, and this will suffice for now. Warcraft 3 Reforged type of thing.
So was it like RTS sort of stuff?
Yeah, it's an RTS.
Right.
You build your base, mine your resources, get your army all set, and then go on.
So
with
why
your
wouldn't
opponents.
you just play Red Alert? Nah, I fucking totally missed all of Warcraft. I didn't even know
Yeah,
that it was a thing.
Yeah, it's one of those where like the Koreans just whoop your ass anyway when you play online.
I thought that was StarCraft.
That too.
Okay. Oh, so this is like old school. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the MMO.
Oh, no. Yeah, that was like after Warcraft 3 was the MMO World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I'm like those games are like, yeah, no knowledge. and then like regular war, like the MMO Warcraft, I stayed away because of my addictive personality. I would just become a fat Cheeto eating son of a bitch that my wife would divorce me and all that stuff, you know.
But you got Warcraft though.
Yeah.
Right. So
Right.
but
Fuck this next news story, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think we need that one.
Nah, that's not fucking getting rid of it.
Yeah. Well, let's keep going with BlizzCon. What else you got to say, Cabo? I know you're starting to talk.
For Diablo reasonings, I think there was rumors about Diablo 4 being released, but that, as far as I know, they didn't announce it. They actually announced a mobile game for on Diablo. Diablo Immortal. I think that's what it's called, Immortal. I kept thinking Immortal Immortal. I don't know it just actually looks pretty cool, like how we play it on the Xbox and such like that, like the combat and everything. So I don't know if it's gonna be paid, if it's gonna be free to play type of thing. They didn't really announce the details, but it's just like lore reasonings. I guess it's between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, which I have no fucking clue what's going on there. But that's one of the new games that's coming out for the mobile phones on the Diablo universe. Heroes of the Storm, they actually announced a new character. I forget her name because I'm really good at that. Orphea. Kind of like this like girl with like a persona type of dark character that follows her around and attacks for her type of thing.
Okay.
So then that's like the only thing for Heroes of the Storm. World of Warcraft just had a trailer, and that's about it. Probably something related to the storyline for that latest expansion. Hearthstone has a thing called, I don't even know, Rastakhan Rumble.
Yeah.
Which is, yeah, I think it's just like you just fight, like you just like play against like these elite heroes on card games.
Yeah, probably new card packs, all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. I think like goblins, card pack type of thing. And then the last one, which I enjoyed, was for Overwatch. They showed a new short. They do like their short animation videos for some of their characters in the lore, which they did focus on McCree and kind of like what he does in a little
Have
bit.
they not announced a new hero? Actually, I think I've seen something.
Yeah, from that trailer, you actually meet a couple of people throughout there, and one of them, her name is Ash, is actually the next hero in there. She's some tension between her and McCree kind of thing. I have no idea what the hell what happened. You know, it's like very vague, but they really know each other type of thing. So, but she is the next hero that's going to be coming in for Overwatch, and she kind of has like one of like those spring-loaded shotgun type of weapons, which was pretty neat.
Huh. That's cool.
That's it so far. The rest of the time has been just esports type of competitions and That's where they finish all the tournaments for each esports game. So,
do you think this has been like slightly planned to coincide with Red Dead? While there's hype for it, let's release another cowboy character.
probably. There's like, hey,
Smart. Anyway, if it was, but
yeah, if it was just a happy accident, it was a pretty good one.
yeah, because I know what you mean. It's like she's standing there with like a repeater rifle of some sort. I've just been
exactly.
fucking
That's what I
using
thought of.
for 60 odd hours in Red Dead. Yeah, so.
Actually, the article I read, I'm looking at, that's talking about it, actually does make the same connection you put in there too with Red Dead Redemption with the new Overwatch character. It's like kind of coincidence type of thing. But that's the first day in a nutshell. There's still 2 more days, but I think that's a lot of it's just gonna be more of like talking with the developers, talking with like the head of Blizzard type of thing, and then furthermore on the tournaments type of thing for the esports. That's about it.
So you don't expect anything else big, like
I don't know.
a game or some shit?
I'll check it out probably. I know they have a thing called the virtual ticket where it's $49.99 and you have access to like all their video channels where you could see all the interviews and
Fuck.
what's going.
Don't fucking
Don't do that.
play that.
No, I'm
Don't
not
do
doing
that.
No. I mean, you get these super cool in-game stuff, but not really. But
Yeah.
like the only thing I would get out of it is one of the characters in Overwatch, you get a skin for her, and I'm like $50 for that now.
$50 skin.
There you go. I'll tell my fiance that.
That won't go over well.
Yeah, she fucking cut all my cards.
You'll
Credit cards.
get a lot less time on the TV playing your Xbox.
Yeah. And she'll break my Switch in half.
Well, shit.
No, I'm not doing that. So
Well, sounds like they plan on announcing and showing off some new content for their IPs.
yeah, that's usually. Yeah,
Speaking of new content, Mixer. Microsoft has announced a wealth of new content and upcoming features for Mixer. The update is described as being Season 2. It will feature flexible ways to support streamers and a long-term progression system that rewards your participation with Mixer streamers. Viewers can participate with streamers using a wide array of skills. They are elements like animated GIFs or GIFs. GIFs or GIFs, guys? How do you say it?
GIFs.
Gifts.
All right, sweet. Of GIFs, stickers, and visual effects. Using a skill on a partner channel will help them financially. To send skills, you need to use Sparks, the in-app currency which you gain by watching streams. Coming in 2019, you'll be able to level up to use. Man, I'm a little tipsy now, so reading's getting hard. To level up to use new and different skills, which will help streamers identify the long-time viewers. Other improvements are coming as well, like automatic bitrate switching. I don't know. Bitrate. Every episode, I fucking make myself sound like a moron for reading Baltimore Education, people. Baltimore Education. Switching will help users have a consistent viewing experience. FTL will also be available on more software and devices. So it sounds like they're just doing a ton of shit to update the social aspects and going the route of having a currency that you can use within Mixer like Twitch does with, was it bits?
Yeah.
So
I mean, they've had these Sparks for fucking ever, and just not really much use to them. There was the interactive boards. It's sort of like fleshing out that idea, really.
yeah, the interactive boards were weird to me. I was like, okay, so I use these lightning bolts to make a noise on this guy's channel.
Yeah, exactly.
They're fucking ridiculous. They're like, this is a waste. So what? I mean, I'm curious. Like now that it's going to be like an in-game currency, like how
Pay to win.
Like, well, yeah, pay to win, but like, if you're accruing it just by watching it, like, is it coming out of Microsoft's pocket to these streamers, or do they have to be a
obviously
partner?
fucking make money by people using their service, so
Yeah,
a little bit of that will be basically going towards Sparks. There's a premium currency coming as well that you can pay with real money. That's like Sparks on steroids or some shit. I don't know much about it. But the big thing for me was the auto switching. Like, it's been so fucking long.
Yeah.
And they've not introduced it. Yeah.
yeah. I have something like 96,000 sparks, so I'm just gonna jump into one of our.
Raz came in my stream today and sent me some fucking stupid stickers using Sparks.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump into someone's stream and terrorize them, like someone that
Like, you
knows
can send
that,
gifs and all that in chat now, so it's not just a chat anymore. There's like stickers and gifs and
Okay.
all that sort of shit.
So you
Barely
spend
on Mixer anymore.
Okay, that's pretty funny. Yeah. So yeah, so they're just making it a more like social feeling within by using those.
Plus,
sparks
like
and
you
shit.
said, you've got what 90-odd thousand like fucking people that have been using Mixer that haven't had anything to spend them on. If they don't want to sub to somebody that they like, they can go in and they can fucking drop these sparks that cost them nothing.
Yeah.
And the partner guy makes a little bit of money. So
Yeah. Go out there and take care of a couple people that I support, you know? Well, I was going to try to do a segue, but the last time I tried to do a segue involving this type of story, it was very terrible and disrespectful in a way. So, pretty much the guy who Mario is based off passed away. I'm not going to say it the way this is written. He was 84.
I did the bit at the bottom. Ryan had only put that top bit.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Now I can call you out for being shit because it's actually true. I'm sorry I got the opening weekend stuff wrong, but you're still a cunt.
Jesus Christ. Still, thank you for looking up all this. Most of it, well, besides Super Mario. Mario Arnold, I guess Seagal? What the fuck is that? Get the hell out of here.
That's the guy's name that is based off of.
Is it really? No
Yep.
way. Seagal? Is he related to Steven?
I don't even know. Is that the way that fucking it's spelled?
I don't know.
I don't
You're
think
talking,
it is.
you're talking to a guy who just misread bitrate.
I think Steven Seagal hasn't got the E.
Oh, you don't have an E? Okay. Well, the E's silent, I guess. But anyway, the man who the famous Nintendo character Super Mario was named after died on Saturday at the age of 84 in Washington. Rest in peace, my man.
Yeah. I'm not sure what to say on that one.
Your image has brought a lot of joy to a ton of people in the world, and to be honest, yeah, pretty much. So that sucks. Hey, 84. That's not that's a good life. That's a long life.
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah, like the fact that they named him Mario was a nod to him because it was obviously just Jumpman, and then they decided to give him credit because it was based off of his. I don't know how it's based off of him. I'm guessing he's a fucking plumber. I don't know.
He must have a sweet ass mustache and look
Alright.
Italian as fuck.
No, I'm looking.
No, not in
I'm
the
looking
thing I
at him
see.
now. He hasn't got a moustache.
Interesting.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Fucking
to the
weird
guy.
one.
Yeah. Well, we'll move on to community questions, guys. So, our first community question comes from the Bear Grims, and he asks, Does Red Dead Redemption 2 feel like you're playing out the journal entries in Arthur Morgan's diary? Has anyone read any of Arthur Morgan's diary entries?
I have.
You have? Okay,
Yeah,
I
we
have
can
not.
bring it up on the companion app, so I've done that.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Sweet. Shitting material.
There we go.
And-
I haven't, so no, I have no idea.
You could. That's exactly it. It's shit material because you can do it when the app's not connected to the live game. So,
Nice.
that was the thing. What was I saying? The journal the thing is, your journal gets put in after the fact. Like, see if, like, there's plenty of missions where you can go in and you can choose not to kill people, or you can choose to or things go wrong and you do end up killing people.
Yeah.
And based on how your mission played out, the journal entry will be updated like that. So it's more of the opposite of what he's asking. It's like the journal entries are a direct reflection of how you've played the game.
Oh, fucking
they'll
awesome.
be different for other people. Like, if you go into a mission and you knock somebody out, whereas I go into a mission and I just fucking started shooting from the start, like, the two journal entries will be different.
Oh, excuse
And
me.
then there's things you can find as well that you inspect about the area, and he'll draw like a wee sketch and he'll put down some notes about what he thought about it and all that, and obviously that'll come in different places because that's my story and when I came across it and all that sort of shit. And like, other people might never come across these things, so it'll never go in the journal.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
So
it's a nice wee touch.
So the time that I was running along the road and there was a horse laying over top of a lady and she was like, "Help me," and I was like, "Okay, I'll help you." And then a wagon came by and hit me and I fell on a horse, and then she just stood up and I was like,
it's
"Why
more
are you just
story mission related.
why are you just standing there?" And then I aimed my gun at her and she ran away, and then I was like, "Well, I'm already here," so I shot her in the head.
I know which woman you're talking about. I took her to where she needed to go. No, I picked up the horse, and then you can offer her a ride, or you could just let her just walk home to where she needs to go. I gave her a ride.
I bet you did.
I did. Indeed.
You can't. There is no brothel thing in the game, is there?
I haven't
I've
come
not went
across any.
looking for
Not
it.
that I've come across.
The only thing is you can get your bath done for
you.
you.
Can bath
Sort of thing.
deluxe.
Yeah, but that doesn't end in the way you want to end.
No.
I wasted a good like $5 thinking I had to do it in a certain order.
Oh, jeez.
But no, that was just a like weird ass glitch that I hit because a wagon came by, hit Arthur, and then made me fall onto the horse and push her out from under the horse, so like she wouldn't move. So then I aimed my gun at her and she went, and then I was like, "Oh fuck it," I just shot her. And then I was like, "Fuck, I can't leave her laying in the road because someone's gonna walk by here and see her." So I dragged her behind some rocks and then walked away. And then all of a sudden, I got like halfway down the road and it was like, "Witness," and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I went back and there was another guy and I killed him and laid him down. And then
Yeah, like when I was
it
I was in part of his surf just before the podcast, and some guy came, like, he bumped into me or some shit, and he said some shit, so I always choose the antagonize option, and the guy pulled his gun, so I instantly just fucking shot him. Like, it was a stagecoach, riding a stagecoach or some shit, and then you've got a witness, so I tried to talk the witness out, and the witness pulled out a fucking gun on me, so I shot him. And then there was another witness, and I fucking shot him. Next thing
like
you
a
know,
chain
I've got
wreck.
like a $300 bounty on me, and fucking the town's in lockdown and all that, just because somebody bumped into my horse. And I
Yeah,
had to kill like 8 witnesses, and then all the fucking cops that came after me, sort of thing, they all got fucking nailed as well. And I was just trying to ride back and deliver a pelt across the fucking map.
I was just trying to help a woman stuck under a horse, and I ended up killing like 5 people. And then I lost a lot. That was when I was like all pissed off about losing my the bear. Like I killed the legendary bear, and that's where like my horse ran off. And then when I caught up to my horse, the fucking bear pelt was gone, and I was pissed. I was like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me!" Oh
Nice.
man. Oh, I guess we'll move on from that question, but because Trace
yeah.
is the only one that read the journal, so
Yeah.
it's awesome that
I haven't read
that
the
it
journal,
does
so-
reflect his diary does reflect your gaming experience. The next question is Milk, our good old boy Milk, and he wants to know: body of the girl of your dreams, but it has the head of the 16-ounce member of your choice. What is your creation?
Oh, Jesus.
Someone with a paper bag over their head.
Go ahead, what'd you say, Cabo? What's
Someone
yours?
with a paper bag over their head.
So are we? I'm guessing by his like girl of your dreams. Is it we got to pick a female.
Pick
plus-
the girl, and then whose head's going on top of it. And open it to the whole community. I don't know if he means community or hosts, but
I would
Give it
take
the whole
this whole
community.
community, I think.
Yeah, I was
She
thinking
didn't
that.
say hosts.
Well, that's awkward.
Mm.
Alright,
You're about to get married. You better think of this. Really,
I know.
really.
She's in the other room too. So I'm assuming we're picking people that aren't our significant others. Or
well, if
It just
if
said
that's
girl
your
of your
dream
dreams.
body and you want to be a fucking pansy, then
I mean, my wife's sitting on the couch right now, and she knows. She knows if I, she knows that she's everything I want. But mine would be Scarlett Johansson with my own head on it, because I would just,
what a
why not screw
narcissist.
myself?
Jesus, fuck.
That's a good cop
you know.
out.
Fuck. What was that narcissism that I just? Is that what?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Narcissist.
No, you can fucking say that word now.
Hey, I can say that word. Just not
Betrayed.
author.
I'm
Or
not
bit
going to ask you what word you just said.
rate.
Yeah, I forget how he said it though. By trade.
By trade.
Fuck's sake.
I remember I'm from the inner city of Baltimore.
Yeah, right. Shit.
Come on, guys.
I know, right?
Let's just throw something out there. All right.
J-Lo's body, and I'm going to say Milk's head, so I could do it from behind and pull the hair.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's a
right.
good answer. All right.
The fuck? I'm like flip flopping between. I'm just gonna pick one: Selena Gomez's body and Moose's head.
Oh my god, that's where your hair's going.
I know,
Clean
that-
shaven or
that clean shaven baby face. A whole new man.
Surf.
Oh god, I don't know. Body easy, Kelly LeBrock.
Who?
Show my age there. You guys won't.
I was saying we
remember
gotta
Weird
Google that.
Science. Yeah, that Weird Science was a very informative.
Oh, okay.
movie.
Yep. I know
On
what you're
my
talking
youth.
about now. I just didn't
Yeah.
know her name. Yep.
So that was an easy one. And oh god, community member. I can't think. Tell you what I'm going to do. I've got Discord up. I'm just going to move my mouse around, and whoever it lands on, that will be it. And the community head is Epic Journey.
There you
Who
go.
the fuck's that?
I've got no idea.
Someone that's not very active in the
Oh shit! The pictures of a cat. Their gamer tag is a cat wearing glasses. I
There
can
you
make
go.
that work.
cat wearing glasses.
There you go.
All right. Next question comes from Organic Avenger. Now that Red Dead is out, and I would imagine the next GTA is at least 5 years down the road, do you think Rockstar will finally put a team on upgrading GTA 5 to 4K in the next 1 to 2 years, give it legs at the end of the console cycle, and also prep it for the next gen? I'm gonna say I don't think they'll try to bump it up to 4K, because GTA they've just been making money off GTA anyway, and GTA's been online's been working for them for 6 years now.
Something like that.
So
No, 5 years, I think.
5 years.
So not like the 5-year anniversary a couple of months ago.
So who knows if they do the whole shark card system, but with Red Dead, they might be able to keep that, support that online game mode and carry themselves up to the point where they do a GTA 6.
I'm sure.
See, the
even
thing
if
is, I don't think Red Dead online will replace GTA Online. I think
Yeah,
it's
GTA
gonna be
Online's
two different
amazing.
things, and GTA is going to still go for another fucking few years.
I think if they ported,
with the same sort of update.
if they ported the GTA 5 to the next gen consoles, it'd still sell like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
The fact that, we talk about it all the time, but it's always in the fucking top 5 in the charts. Like, who the fuck's still buying the game?
and especially on a new gen console, there's people like, Diablo 3 just came out for the Switch today, and people are probably on their 3rd or 4th purchase on Diablo on a system.
Yeah, because they're like, I can play it on the go now.
Yeah, so it's like giving another excuse to buy GTA 5.
Yep.
It's gonna sell. And
I don't know if they'll do the bump up to 4K, but they'll probably still support it. Can you?
I think it'll stay supported on this gen, but when they're talking about the next gen being 2020 to 2021, you've got 2 years. I don't think they're going to put the people on it to do that while they're trying to get Red Dead Online on its feet, sort of thing, in that time. Because it's only releasing as a beta, remember? It's not like a full release sort of thing.
Yeah.
And
so there's going to be plenty of shit getting done to it.
I would imagine that they would want to more so focus on working on 6 than updating 5. You know what I mean? Because they can constantly keep doing little events and crap while this system's out, and then get ready maybe a year or 2 after the next gen and release 6. You know?
Yeah, I think the more likely things are they work on a PC port for Red Dead 2, because people are fucking already crying about it. Because I don't think the first Red Dead ever came to PC. And a bunch of the GTAs didn't, sort of thing. Oh no, they did, actually. But GTA 5 took forever.
Yeah.
So that'll probably be what they move on to, I think.
Surf, any opinion?
No, I don't think they'll redo a GTA 5, because I think the next generation is almost going to be guaranteed to be backwards compatible with this one. So I don't think they get the sales there. I think an interesting question would be, do you think they will do a double dip like they did with GTA 5 and re-release an upgraded, how that would even look better, Red Dead Redemption 2 for the next generation? But I don't think they will.
I think Red Dead 2 will be on next gen, because Red Dead Online will still be going.
Yeah.
Same idea, it's a couple of years earlier than the last, GTA came out the last year of the console before the thingy. So, but I think they'll do the same thing they did with GTA and just bring Red Dead Online through to the next console, and for that you need the base Red Dead 2 on the next console.
I think Red Dead on the next console would probably just be like a big performance tweak kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe go up to 60 frames a second or something.
And then, I'd see that. That's what'll happen on the next gen console with all the backwards compatibility. I feel like it'd just be all boost and performance wise, some native 4K and all that stuff. But.
Good shit. Yeah. Organic has a few more questions for us. His next one is, Microsoft is letting you pick one feature or accessory from this gen to move over to Scarlet. What would it be?
I've been blown away with any of the accessories, really.
Chat pad. We gotta have chat pads.
Fuck off.
MLG chat
Really?
pad.
No, I'm just fucking around.
No, you're not.
No, I want a chat pad. I'm so jealous I don't have one.
LED chat pad.
Fucking chat pads.
Drowning in puss when you're chatting. Sorry. For me, it's just the Xbox Live Service. How stable it is and how well it runs. That's a thing.
Is that... Okay, I guess that's a feature. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I can't
Oh,
think
Jesus. Milk's posting pictures of his chat pad. Fucking
He's
degenerate.
got that chat pad. It's elite.
Might as well spray paint that thing blue too.
Yeah. Ryan said the Elite controller. I want the...
Oh.
Not just brought over, I want the Elite controller to be the standard.
Yeah.
The elite controller where the back grips don't melt.
But trigger
things.
locks, adjustable sticks. I want that, as a standard controller going forward, for the next gen.
Yeah, I love my Elite. That thing's awesome. Here's one. Clubs.
Activity feed, that's a good one.
Yeah, clubs activity feed.
Yeah.
If clubs get integrated better, then yeah. But
Yeah, I think clubs at the moment, I think they're struggling to find a use at the moment.
I just think they just need to fix their their speed on just going through the dashboard and their UI and all that stuff. It's just sluggish going through everything.
Yeah.
Actually, on speed, I would actually like to find a usable Xbox app on Android or iPhone.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the current one's just not up to it.
or merging both of them. Fucking, if you go in the app and you click clubs, it doesn't show you your clubs to start with. It shows you random clubs, and then you need to click into your clubs sort of thing. So
Yeah.
you just make shit like that easier, streamline it.
One thing I wish Xbox does in the next console generation is a cart when you're shopping.
Oh, they've already,
They've got that in beta already, haven't they?
yeah, it's
Oh,
in the
do they?
preview.
Yeah.
Stuff
Okay.
going through just now, yeah.
I'm on the consumer end, so I get the last update
Yeah.
rolls and everything.
So that way
Yeah.
you don't have to make a purchase, go back
Yeah.
in and make another
Yeah.
You can just
No,
add a
I think-
cart and make one purchase at the end.
They're
Yeah.
currently trialing carts, so hopefully that won't be too far away.
Price matching is a good one.
Price matching would be nice.
Yeah, 'cause-
That's a fucking
Oh, yeah,
dream, though,
fat
isn't
chance.
it?
That's a dream, yeah.
yeah, right.
Would be nice though.
2 terabyte hard drive minimum.
Yeah, they need
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. The next console has to. The next console, if it has to launch with, I would say, 1.5 terabyte at least, because
Yeah.
you need a little bit for your operating system, which I know isn't 500 gigs, but you know what I mean, a little bit for your operating system, and then a decent amount of space for all this 4K fucking downloads that people are going to be doing.
Yeah, like Red Dead, it was 100 gigabytes.
Not if
Yeah.
you're on an OG, it was only 88, bitches.
Oh, my bad.
I didn't have that patch day one.
I mean, I could ramble up a million freaking things for the Xbox to improve on, kind of thing. I mean,
Yeah, we're consumers.
yeah,
They can always treat us better, right?
Yeah.
yeah, right. We're just never satisfied, kind of thing.
Yep. All right, well, we'll move on to Organic's next question, since we can just keep listing things and things and things.
Yeah, right.
Now, his next question, I don't even think I remember the year 2007. So, but a lot of people say 2007 was the best year for game releases. Do you think this year tops it?
I don't even know. Yeah, I really don't even know what came out in 2007.
2007, you had things like the first
Modern
Assassin's
Warfare,
Creed, Halo 3,
Bioshock, Portal,
Portal.
Crysis, Team Fortress, Halo 3, Super Mario Galaxy, Rock Band,
Mass Effect.
Guitar Hero, fucking The Witcher, the first Witcher, bunch of shit.
Half-Life 2.
I think I was like 24 in 2007, so I was just blacking out every day.
Damn.
So,
I
But no.
think it was 16, 15, 16.
fuck you, Cobb.
Fuck you.
No, shit, that was a good year after Toast reading those releases.
Yeah, 'cause
I don't think
remember-
this year beats 2007. There's been
No.
some really, really good games this year,
I don't know,
but not the
but, like,
same number of outstanding
Like-
long-term titles, I don't think.
God of War, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Spider-Man, Black Ops 4, which has like been really good. I guess you would say like the venting of Battle Royale, kind of in 2018. Like that's where it
Yeah.
started really taking off. Red Dead Redemption 2, like kind of like the open world game we all love and playing. A new Super Smash
that
Brothers.
fucking whatever it's called, Fallout could be amazing. I don't know.
I got a
Yeah,
feeling
yeah.
that's not gonna
Yeah,
run.
Yeah.
I have a feeling.
I heard-
that one's not doing well, I heard. Yeah,
Organic pointed out that in 2007 it was the second year into the life cycle of the console.
Yeah, I mean that's
we're
really
near
the
the
second
end,
year,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Was Gears of War 1 released in 2007? Was that another one?
Don't know.
I don't think so.
For me personally, like after Toast reading that list, there was more games on that list I've played probably back in 2007 or after than I have this year. You know what I mean?
Gears of War was 2006, so it was a year before.
Oh, okay, 2006 was better. That was my freaking game on Xbox. That's all I played.
You get some of the stuff early in the year as well.
Yeah.
For this year, I mean, that we're fucking probably forgetting about. Far Cry.
Far Cry 5, that was a really good
Far
one.
Cry 5 was a good game.
95% of it.
I didn't play Far Cry.
It's worth
Hellblade
it.
came. Well, no, that was
It's
only on Xbox, so it was out the year before.
Yeah,
on PlayStation.
Hellblade was a pretty good one. What else came out in 2018? Octopath. But that's Ross's game.
Oh yeah, Cuphead. Organic pointed out Cuphead.
Did it really?
No, that was last year.
Oh, never mind. Did that come out last year?
Yeah, I don't think it beats 2007, but I think the few titles out this year are better than the best titles from 2007.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fucking, I think Red Dead could beat fucking,
Bastard.
I don't know, but Modern Warfare or some shit.
No, I definitely think this is the best year for this generation.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah,
Come
without
releases.
a doubt, yeah.
Yeah. That's
But-
for sure, yeah.
Yeah, definitely agree. Like 2007 was still fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the
know,
high points of this year have been slightly higher than 2007. 2007 just had far more good releases.
Yeah, like if you like see like these memes of like, oh, you remember these games, you definitely had a great like childhood type of thing, and it always shows Modern Warfare, Halo 3, like Half-Life 2, like all like the great games.
Mass Effect was a big
yeah. Like those memes and all that stuff regarding to it. It's all 2007. Damn. I used to remember like after school sometimes I'd play till like 2:00 in the morning with a bunch of friends that I on Modern Warfare, and that's all we did.
Was it friends you knew, or were you just being groomed?
Friends I knew.
Right, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. A bunch of kids in my high school, we all like had Xboxes and all that stuff, and Modern Warfare was one of the games we always played a lot of.
There you go.
I mean, I don't know. We've still got The Walking Dead, supposedly this year, that's fucking got a bunch of hype. Raid 3's meant to come out, isn't it? Oh no, I'm fucking thinking Raid was Skate. Fuck Raid.
You still have Battlefield 5, even though all the delays. I guess that's not till next year.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Super Smash Brothers is in December.
Yeah, Super Smash.
Fuck it.
I don't know. I think 2007 may have taken it.
Yeah, I would go for 2007. Still.
Yeah. I concur, guys. Well, that will be it for community questions. This week, guys, we're not going to do a last call. We're trying to build up to have something better. Everyone's been nose deep into Red Dead Redemption 2 that there's nothing to talk about pretty much. But anyway, as promised, it's the first episode of the month in which we do a giveaway to people that listen live, and our patrons are automatically included. So we're going to do that now.
Hang on. Oh, fucking Stardust Push. Name picker.
Yep.
Moose.
Woo.
Congrats, Moose. Thanks for
Congrats,
your support. Thanks for being here live. You're pretty much here live every week, at least for the beginning of the show. Yeah, it's true. He's usually here every week. Contact Roz, and he will hook you up with your winnings.
Hooray.
Cabo's like, why not me? I'm on the fucking show.
Boss Jack.
Sang as well, you fucking game show with Shine as well, so it could have been either of you.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Red Shine. Nah.
Oh, shit.
Him and I were really bad luck with giveaways and all that stuff.
Isn't that you that won the fucking chat pad?
He won the chat pad, yeah.
Shine one.
He won the chat pad. He won the mug, I think, from you guys also. Where's it? No, X1 Bros. What else did he win? He did win something else. Oh, on Risky Radio, he won the that like $30 gift card thing. That's what he bought PUBG with. I remember that one.
Must have a horseshoe up
yeah.
his ass a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I'm the bad luck guy. The more I think about it, the more I think it's just me.
Oh shit. Well, anyway, guys, you got anything else you want to like talk about?
Nope.
Anything? No.
Nope.
Surf, you still? There you are.
I am here.
Cabo, you got anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to plug in? Anything?
That Scuff Vantage controller actually quickly.
Okay.
Pretty good. I actually really like it. It's like an Xbox controller for the PlayStation. That we have $200. Maybe not. The price for it, I would say. I'd say the same price for like the Elite. But it's definitely if you like, for me, I personally like the Elite controller or just the Xbox controller in general. But this definitely does have a good feel for it. I like it a lot. I think it's a really good one. The only thing I have gripes with is pairing it, because it kind of pairs like a Bluetooth controller, and on PlayStation it's just a pain in the ass. But other than that, I think it's a really good controller, but I would maybe hold off on $200 spending on it.
200. Ooh, geez,
Your
yeah.
bumper's good, because the bumpers on my fucking Scuff are dog shit.
Yeah. Are you talking about the ones on the side? Or
No,
the
just
back
your
one?
right and left bumper, or whatever the fuck it is, R1, L1.
Yeah. Oh, they're fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're-
the ones on the Xbox don't register if you press on the outside of them. You need to press right on like the inside.
Yeah, they work fine. They have like the Vantage controllers have these things called the sax buttons, which are on the sides of the controller, like near like the R1, L1. And actually, what I do is I map the R1, L1 to those side ones that they have. So it's a lot of times like how some people say is when you extend your finger like straight forward, you kind of like hit that button anyway. So it's just a faster way to hit it. But the only another gripe I have is the headphone jack. You can only use it when it's plugged into the PS4. You cannot use your headphone jack wirelessly on that controller.
Really?
What the fuck?
shit.
And you're paying $200 for it.
Pay
for
$200.
fuck's sake.
Oh, man.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, like it needs to be plugged into a PS4 controller in order to actually use the headphones on there. Like they tell you, like, buy a wireless headset if you're going to use it wirelessly.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Ugh. So is it Cabo approved after like?
I don't know.
The
That's what I
Cabo
said.
stamp of approval.
Or is it Cabo semi-approved?
Semi-approved. I would definitely not $200 kind of thing. I think
man.
that was a big like feature they missed on with the. I just wonder if they think it's like saving the battery, like saving on battery type of thing, because it's rechargeable battery. So I wonder if that's the route they try to go with here, and they're like, yeah, we only let you do that. Use the headphone jack is if you plug it in. Luckily enough, the cable you get with the controller is like 12, 15 feet long.
Jesus.
So I can just
That's
literally
nuts.
plug it in across the room if I really want to.
Well, there you go, folks. If you would like to buy a $200 controller in which you have to buy a wireless headset in order to use it, or because you can't, you got to plug your headset. You can't plug your headset into it? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah, you can plug it
Oh.
in, it just won't work. It's just you need to have it plugged in through USB on there for the controller.
There you go. Spend $200, get yourself one of those things. This is why my PlayStation 4 this week has not been turned on. Anyway, that will end this episode of the 16-ounce gaming podcast. Please, people, come join us on Discord. Give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram at 16OZ_gaming on Facebook and YouTube at 16 Ounce Gaming Family. Give us a review on iTunes. We ain't gonna show up on the charts, but we ain't gonna get there unless you fucking review us. Tell your friends about us. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you all next week. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
See ya.
See ya.
Game over.